Um, so I've decided to start a project that I am exceptionally excited for. And I'm hoping that you guys all want to come along on this project with me. So to kind of dive into what I'm going to be doing, I recently had a very spiritual experience. And one of the things that I was shown by this experience is just how much I enjoy, um, well, for lack of a better term, just life, living, stuff like that, being in the now. And for most of my life, I have been plagued by an inkling, if you will, like just a feeling that something was a little off, something just wasn't quite right. And I had a great life. I had a career based around a field that I love being in. I love math, and it was all around that. I was paid exceptionally well. I have a great relationship with my family, a great relationship with my girlfriend. I lived in Hawaii. I still do live in Hawaii, so that's awesome. Just a lot of things that were all like, wow, like this is great. You're killing it. But at night or driving or just at little times, I would just feel this little inkling of, is this it? Am I just gonna live the rest of my days feeling this mild discontent for the rest of my life, or is there something deeper? Is there something else? And so that tiny little nicking that I got continually never ceased until I had my experience, my spiritual experience. And I'm hoping to have many, many more of them. And one of the fundamental things that I learned is how to cultivate inner peace. And one of my objectives is to help share that, or help share my way of doing that with as many people as I can. So when I put out videos, the dominant goal is going to be helping people figure out a way that they can come to peace with their own mind. And I'm not saying that I'm the guru or the teacher, or, I have the secret manual or anything like that. There's tons of those on the internet and throughout the world. Some of them work, some of them don't. But I did find a way that works for me. And I know there's a lot of people in the world that are a lot like me, that, are very curious individuals that love learning, that just have a viewpoint on the world that is open, for lack of a better term, but not so open that it's naive, and not so skeptical that you're not willing to hear anything. And that's where this project comes in. If you think that you are somebody that has had that inkling of unfulfillment, has had that inkling of a lack of peace, and you want to be able to come around to a different way of viewing the world, or a different way of thinking that isn't something that's forced. It's not, taking your emotion and just kind of shoving it down, quelling it to the side and saying, no, I'm going to think this way. It's actually changing your perspective in a way that you think the way that you feel. There's no suppressing aspect to it. And for me personally, that was huge. And so as we go on, as I release videos, that's going to be the goal of cultivating inner peace. And part of this is going to be almost a journal that I can go back and look at and see how did my evolution unfold. But another part of it's going to be, rightfully so, a more entertaining type of flow that you guys can follow and hopefully glean value from, and ideally integrate into your life so that you can cultivate the same level of inner peace that I've been able to find. And I'm really, really excited for myself to do this project. I'm also excited for anybody who wants to listen. So thank you for your time, and I'll be putting out more content soon.